Good morning, it is Sunday the 18th of February 2018. So my microdermal piercing is healing well so far. It still looks flat against the skin and I've not had any issues with it. The piercer said that I might get a black eye, but I haven't, and honestly I'm a little disappointed. Anyway, the microdermal was placed really well because the piercer had EDS and he understood about how my skin just wrinkles up because there's so much excess stretchy skin. So he had it placed somewhere where the skin doesn't specifically wrinkle, because hopefully that'll have the best chance of the microdermal lasting for years. And I'll try and show you what I mean if I just smile. Can you see that? So yeah, and the piercer did mention that having EDS, he tried to put one in his forehead, and his forehead looks exactly like mine. When he lifts his eyebrows it wrinkles immensely, so he said that it only lasted a couple of days in there. So let me just show you my forehead. If you had one placed here, it wouldn't last. Anyway, this morning I'm going to the fish shop to pick up a few minnows to replace the ones that died in my fish tank disaster last week. The tank just looks a bit empty without them. And then I'm also going to go and buy an exercise ball because I've got a community physiotherapist coming to my home tomorrow, and she's asked me to buy the exercise ball ahead of the session, and I'm hoping it'll be really positive because she claims that she has dealt with people who have EDS before, and I'm going to show her the letter from my specialist. And hopefully with that information she can support me to start doing some exercises to build up my strength again, which would be amazing. I've lost all my muscle tone just from weight loss, and not being able to move around properly as well, so I'm just a skeleton. I really want to work on building up some muscle mass and strength. So I've just got to get dressed and then I'm going out shopping for fish. Bye. Hello! So the new fish seem to have settled in well. Those are zebra and leopard danios, and there's one albino one in there as well. I wanted to get some zebra fish because of EDS, and they're also really interesting to watch. They're very fast swimmers. So this evening I've kind of been thinking about whether there is something that's happened in my past that might sort of cause psychological or functional symptoms. And I've sort of been speaking to my mum and thinking about things that happened to me, and a lot of the things that came up relate to a few incidents that happened with my biological father. I'm finding this quite difficult to talk about publicly, actually, because I feel like I haven't even got it set in my own mind and it's so personal. So I guess I'm not totally beyond shame. Just gonna think a bit more about that stuff and whether it's worth bringing any of that up to a psychologist or whether it's just irrelevant. This evening I'm just gonna get into a really good book, I think, because I've got the physiotherapist tomorrow. Good night. So I just opened the bag from the piercing shop. They usually give you a little bag with one sachet of sea salt in it. But obviously, because I have so many piercings, they went a bit mad and they've given me like a few weeks' supply of little bags of sea salt. This is a really good way to heal piercings, when you sort of dissolve it in some hot water and then just soak the piercing in it. You don't need anything else.